So you've mentioned a couple times now you're being an introvert. So how does an introvert come up with what did you do? How did you come up with a networking business? I mean, so was it a conscious decision that I gotta come out of my shell and do this, or yeah, I'm just curious what the backstory is behind
Well,
that.
if you ask most people, they wouldn't think that I was an introvert. But I'm one of those people who, being in big groups of people really exhaust me.
Hmm.
I'm able to do it, and I do get some energy from it, but it wears me out for the rest of the day. So it's not one of those, I just can't wait to be in more groups of people after this group of people. So it was really out of necessity that I started the networking organization, and maybe the fact that I was going to other organizations and I wasn't comfortable at those organizations, maybe I had to create my own thing to feel comfortable networking, and that could be how it all started.
Yeah, that's one thing that working with different businesses is forcing people to get out there and talk to other people. It's a challenge for a lot of folks.
Yeah, I'll hear people say, "Oh, I'm such an introvert," and I mean an extrovert, and just because you're an extrovert doesn't mean you're great at networking. Um, there really is an art to it. I've seen some introverts that are much better at networking than some extroverts.
Have you heard of the term ambivert? I think is what it is. It's like a hybrid of both.
What is it again?
I think it's ambivert or something.
Oh,
Or I'm saying the wrong word because there's someone else that I'd had on my podcast at Zack Miller Says Everywhere. And they said that they thought that they were an introvert, and I was shocked at that too. To hear the same way with you, and then someone had been listening and said, "Oh, it sounds like you're actually an ambivert, which is like a hybrid of the two." Which is honestly what I think most people are, but we've been told you're an introvert or
true.
you're an extrovert. I
Yeah,
like
I'm
because
Myers-Briggs, I'm dead center.
I have no people would never think that I'm an introvert, and while I would probably never sway that way, there's plenty of times where I'm just like, I don't need to be around people, and so maybe I'm an ambivert too. So I think we're all just ambiverts, to be honest. But
Yeah, I've always said I was an introverted extrovert or an extroverted
I
introvert.
think that's
Yep.
what she had said, and someone said there is a word for this. It's
Yeah.
called ambivert.
Huh.
I'll find it and send it to both of you.